I love reading books, but there is one category of book that I stopped reading, and it's none other than self-help books. I'm not saying that self-help books are bad, but why did I stop reading it, and why you should stop reading it too? Well, you need to stick to the end of this video to get a proper clarity on it. Hi everyone, I'm Shubhamoy. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. In this video, I'm gonna talk about how self-help books makes you feel good for a short period of time, gives you a false sense of progress without actually bringing any positive change in your real life. So self-help books are like motivational videos by some motivational gurus. एक दिन पढ़ोगे, 2 दिन जोश रहेगा, and on the third day, you are back to where you were before. Books like Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad Poor Dad, The Secret, How to Win Friends and Influence People are some of the most useless self-help books I have ever read. The list of useless self-help books is pretty long. I have just given examples of few. I mean, when I read these books, तब तो बहुत अच्छा लगा था. But now when I have read multiple books from multiple authors, I finally know the difference between a good book and a bad book. Do you really think एक 25 साल का लड़का जिसे बात करना नहीं आता है, अगर वो How to Win Friends and Influence वाला बुक पढ़ लेगा तो उसको बात करना आ जाएगा? Obviously not. वो कितना ही बुक पढ़ ले, जब तक वो अपने घर से बाहर जाके किसी से बात नहीं करेगा तब तक उसको कम्युनिकेट करना नहीं आएगा. इट्स दैट सिंपल. इट इज जस्ट अबाउट गोइंग आउट ऑफ योर कंफर्ट जोन. रॉबर्ट कियोसाकी खुद $1 बिलियन डेट में फंसा हुआ है, एंड हिज बुक रिच डैड पुअर डैड इज अ बेस्ट सेलर. Wow, there are even books that talks about affirmations like wake up in the morning, stand in front of the mirror and repeat to yourself that you are happy, you are lovable and blah blah blah. Do you really think someone is going to be happy just by standing in front of the mirror and doing affirmations? Absolutely not. If you are not happy, that means there is a problem that's making you unhappy, and your job as an individual is to find and solve that problem. Because happiness comes from solving problems and not by making affirmations. In short, books like this focus mainly on 5 points. Number 1, trust yourself. Number 2, see your problems as opportunities. Number 3, stay fit. Number 4, never give up. Number 5, be optimistic. When you read these books, it gives you a sense of entitlement. Your brain starts having a sense of false progress. You even start recommending these books to your friends. In fact, a scientific study says that learning from a self-help book is an addiction. Sometimes it's good, but oftentimes it leads to time-consuming dead ends. In the beginning, I specifically mentioned, I'm not saying that self-help books are bad, but why did I stop reading it and why you should stop reading it too? Well, what does that mean? It means that now when I pick up a book for myself, I research about its author first. I go through the background of the author to see if the book that he or she wrote is actually worth investing my time or not. So make sure when you pick a self-help book for yourself next time, you make a thorough research about its author and try to understand if that particular author is capable enough to give you a right direction or not. Self-help, according to me, is not at all related to becoming successful or growing at a massive rate. A good self-help book, according to me, is the one which gives you some thoughts to ponder around with. A book that makes you curious. A book that gives you some direction without giving you the recipe of success. There are 2 types of people who are into self-help. Number 1 is a learner. Learners are those who takes action. जो बुक्स पढ़ने के बाद सब कुछ अपना रियल लाइफ में इंप्लीमेंट करने का कोशिश करता है, जो बुक्स पढ़ने के बाद एक्शंस लेता है. बट द प्रॉब्लम इज दे कम्स अंडर द 1% ऑफ पीपल हु एक्चुअली गेट्स बेनिफिटेड फ्रॉम दिस सेल्फ हेल्प बुक्स. 99% ऑफ द पीपल कम्स अंडर द सेकंड कैटेगरी, people who do not take any actions. जब तक तुम actions नहीं लोगे, तब तक तुम कितना ही अच्छा बुक पढ़ लो, कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला है. Rather than reading about businesses, if you go out and start a business, it will teach you more than that book. If you cannot talk, if you just step out of your house and start communicating with strangers, if you just go out of your comfort zone and start talking to strangers, you will learn how to communicate way better than a book that teaches you how to communicate. So the thing is, irrespective of how the book is, irrespective of how good or bad the book is, जब तक तुम action नहीं लोगे, तब तक कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला है. So this was all about this video. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Share this video with your friends, family or with anyone who you feel might need it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, then make sure you hit the subscribe button because my content will help you to become better. Till then, it's Shubhamoy signing off.